Good morning. Good morning. How are we all this morning? It's actually warm for a winter's day, and I'm very happy that it's a little bit warm because many of you know I don't like the cold. So welcome to our Tuesday morning live feed. Great to have you all here. I'm just going to bring Yvonne straight on. We'll have a bit of a chat while we are waiting for people to join us. But I'm also streaming live from YouTube. So you might want to jump on over to YouTube and watch it from YouTube there. While you're there, make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. So I'm going to bring Miss Yvonne through, the Aussie goddess. We're going to have a bit of a chat while we wait for people. I can hear that giggle all the time.
I'm always giggling. How are you going? I was just listening to you talking about the cold, and I just I had to go and deliver a couple of things, and on my way back there was a woman walking along in a very strappy sort of summer dress, and I was in the car with my cardigan, my jumper, the heater going, and I was looking at her thinking, is she just a little bit how do you say, optimistic about the weather, or is it really that warm out there? So
That's
it's
beautiful.
Warm. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
Actually,
I'll just
have
a look at the temperature.
I'm really happy about it today.
Oh, yeah, it's 20 degrees here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to get to 21. Yeah.
Happy about that. Very happy about that.
Yeah, 20 degrees. Very nice. I saw that we got a few 21s this week, so I'm happy with all of that. Hello, everyone. Hello, Danielle. How are you going?
Hello. How are we all coping with lockdown? It's like, what week are we in? What day is it?
What day is it?
What time is it?
I do like the shop. I'm glad of shopping online, though, although it costs me a fortune. I do like to shop online.
I've made a few purchases online too.
A few purchases,
but it's all shop related, so I'm happy with that. So who have we got? Hello. Hi.
Groundhog Day, yeah.
It is Groundhog Day. Let us know where you're watching from. And also, if you can like and share, please put the word shared in the comments section there. Let us know that you have shared before you pop your question in. If you can be a little bit specific with the questions, we can get through them a lot quicker. We tend to steer clear of general readings, so please don't ask us, what can you see? Okay, it's just most of the time it's not what you're wanting to hear. Also, we're not answering any medical or legal questions today, and we're steering clear a little bit of the mediumship, only because it takes a little bit too long to get through the mediumships. Now,
I was going to see we've got Ballarat and Bathurst online with us. Wollongong,
beautiful.
Great.
Well, we are in Wollongong.
Yeah, nice to have someone close, isn't it?
Beautiful. So, okay, let me just see. I can see who shares this, guys. So please don't be cheeky and say you wrote shared, because I can check. So help us out here. It's an even exchange of energy. We will do your readings, but we do expect something in return as well. Sorry, but we do put a lot of blood, sweat and tear in these live feeds. So welcome. Now, what have you been up to, Yvonne?
I'm at the moment, I'm really brushing up on the Akashic record stuff, because I've started offering those as readings now, and I've been doing a lot of astrology. So like you, going with your little bit of a pull towards the I guess the metaphysical arts, I've been doing the same. So it's like Spirit has said, well, you've got plenty of time on your hands, we want you to follow this. So that's what I've been doing. And you too?
I've gone back to tapping more into spirit on the mediumship side, and just going back to doing a lot more of that. And it's amazing once you decide to surrender and work with spirit and what they deliver.
They are pretty clever at getting things through to you. Like I've seen so many synchronicities this week, and I know that the people who watch my channel will often write and say they've pulled the same tarot cards for themselves on the day. You and I have done that before, like on your daily reads as well, where your daily read is so in line with my daily read. So it's quite interesting, isn't it, the synchronicities?
Really, no, it is.
Yeah, and paying a lot of attention to that too because of the number synchronicities. So I guess
No,
most people
totally.
will know that's a good way for spirit to speak with you.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. Those who have just popped on, I'm also streaming live from YouTube. And now we do ask that you like and share this live feed. Please share that and get it out there. Help us grow this channel, this live feed. And we have our pajama party coming up this Sunday.
5 sleeps. 5 sleeps.
5 sleeps. 5 sleeps. I have my PJs.
I'll have to
Have
dig
you got
mine out.
yours?
I've got to dig them out.
What are you sleeping now, Yvonne?
I'm very hot during the night, so I'm a sleep short person. So I just wear shorts.
Okay.
But I know I've got pajamas there. I just have to go and find them.
Anyway, guys, we've got a couple of tickets still left. If you would like to join us for our pajama party / psychic mediumship show, it will be a lovely, fun evening. It's on Sunday night, so that's the 1st of August, this coming Sunday. Oh my God, it's August already. And it's from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. It is a private event, so you do need to purchase a ticket in order to get the link, and it is private, so nobody else can be seeing apart from the people who have paid to be there. We will be reading everybody, and we will be doing mediumship that night, and we will be seeing your lovely faces as you will be seeing us. So we are in a virtual room. We can see each other, which is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Oh, Jane is saying that she saw us both at Port Kembla at the Vault, and she said she had a wonderful time, which is really nice. So thank you for that feedback.
Thank you for that. So if anybody's a bit iffy about whether they'd like to do this, Jane's giving thumbs up for
we
that.
did have a good night, though. We were so lucky to get that in before the lockdown.
Oh, the following week was lockdown.
I know. It's crazy,
How
wasn't it?
was that? Anyway, those who are at Goulburn, we have decided to postpone our platform show in Goulburn. It was supposed to be, I think, the 21st of August, but just keep an eye out. We have postponed it because I feel like we are going to be in lockdown for another 4 weeks, and I can't see things getting back to normal until around about mid-September, possibly even late September. So,
I feel the same. I feel the same.
All right. Now let's have a look. All right. I think we get started.
Reading's good.
Yes.
Okay. Let's have a look.
Itching for it.
Itching.
You tell me.
I'll go back to the beginning and have a look and see who's up for the first reading.
Okay.
Oh, I have a twin flame reading here, Linda.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Yeah. Judy Stanley. Yeah, Judy Stanley's asked. It's quite at the first. It'd be on the first page because we haven't had too many people go through yet. So she wants to know if she's with her twin flame.
I've got the good morning and got it. Okay. Good morning, Judy. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Can you tell me, am I with my twin flame? Now, you're the expert on twin flames.
Well, generally, if people feel that they are, 99 times in 100 they are. They really are. So if you're starting to question the journey you're on and it's pretty consistent with how the journey works, I could say, yeah, you're definitely with somebody that you see as a twin or feel is a twin soul. I was going to say I've got the victory card here, so I want to definitely say yes without any doubt. But there's a lot of energy coming at me in this reading. I have the 9 of Cups coming out, which does talk about wishes coming true. So if you're with this person, I feel that you're on a journey where things will come in for you without a doubt. I see you being very, very comfortable and very happy where you are. But this is no ordinary journey. So your journey is going to be one of a lot of change. And I feel like as soon as you feel like you're in the space where you're feeling comfortable, change will come. You're leading the world for other people. So your journey is very, very different from a lot of other people's, and it's a journey of stop and start and grow and integrate. So be ready for the ride.
I do pick up a lot of uncertainty around you, Judy, but I'm going to be putting that is are they, aren't they? It's not the relationship itself. It's like, are they or aren't they? I am being shown that there are going to be possibly like situations or things that is going to test your strength and your patience, and I guess that's all part of the twin flame journey as well. But I am being shown that there is a lot of love there, and I'm being shown that there's quite a lot of opportunities around you in terms of this relationship. Now, I do have another deck down here that I pulled out. I don't know if you've seen this one. You know me with all my I love collecting cards.
Yes.
You've got these unspoken oracle, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, I've also got another deck called the Golden Soulmate Oracle.
Ah, nice.
Okay. And I was just shuffling those cards, and this card actually flew out. It's the card of soulmates as well. And also I also pulled out Book of Love for you, and also many loves. So I feel like, yes, there's been many past lives with this person, I will say. Okay, so I guess we both decided on the same thing. Yep.
It's all good?
All good.
All good.
All good.
All right.
Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Jane's saying, yes, I did. My dad came through. I'm just trying to remember who you were. Were you at that table that there was all your sisters? Was it that table near the DJ booth, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, the first table as you come in the door.
Yes. And Judy's just saying, thank you. Okay, so you're welcome, Judy. So next up, okay, those who've just joined us, can we be specific with questions? Please don't ask what's coming up, or if you've got messages, we can get through a lot more questions if they're specific. Okay, all right. Now we've got here Shyarn's asking, why can you feel why I'm so cranky? Anything come to mind? It's the energy at the moment, honey. Okay, now first thing that came to my mind here is that we are currently in a full moon. We've just gone full moon on Saturday, and we are coming into Leo season also. And me myself being a Leo, my energy shifts dramatically during this Leo season. Now, I don't know much about astrology, but maybe Yvonne can tap in on that a little bit more. But I just noticed the difference, myself, particularly at this time of the year. Now, cranky, it's, you know what, I'm going to put it down to a combination of the full moon and also COVID and the uncertainty that is going on in the world at the moment. And it's, and I feel like, family, there's something to do, they're showing me family as well, and I just feel like you are not being heard, or you are not feeling like you are appreciated as well. So that is I feel like that is adding on top of a lot of your other, I want to say crankiness. So what they're asking me to pass on to you here is, I feel like you need to go and find something that you enjoy doing, and I feel like you need to separate yourself from everything that's going on inside the house, because I am seeing, I want to say chaos, a lot of busyness that's going on around you, and I feel like you're not getting any alone time. So I feel like you need to go and find something, and I feel like you need to spend at least an hour a day on yourself. Okay, and I'll leave that there. What have you got?
The only thing I will talk about is the fact that the energy is at the moment, because we're healing, we're getting a lot of stuff which I would feel are triggers coming to the surface. And I want to say to you, although it makes you feel uncomfortable with this energy, you need to sit with it. So Linda's right. You need to take time out to just sit with your feelings. If you push them down or dump them down, they are just going to fester and come up at the first opportunity. Understanding if something in particular has triggered you, and it certainly could be to do with the moon being full at the moment. We generally get sort of energies 3 or 4 days before and 3 or 4 days after. But because we're all dealing with these triggers, it's good to understand what set you off, and just sit with that and just let it heal. Just what do they feel to heal? That's the main thing, because I do feel the universe is taking a lot of us through healing at the moment for past energies, which I think this moon was all about, Linda, too. this full moon was about healing. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's possible that could be the case too, in which case it could go well into the month.
Yeah. No, she's saying here that her family is being disrespectful.
Yeah. So she's carrying all that stuff around from childhood that needs to be healed as well.
Yep.
Okay. Okie dokie.
All righty. Who are we going with next? See. Okay, I've got a few YouTubers. Welcome. Welcome. We've got a lot of people saying hi, this, that, and I'm looking for a question.
Yeah, it's lovely. And it's all very nice to ask if there's anything for you. I think it's a lovely question, but you're going to get what spirit brings through, possibly not what you really want. So try to keep it to like career, love, money at least. And then you'll get a more sort of, I guess, exact reading.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Okay. All right. I've got a YouTuber here. So, Ginny, will I be moving in with my current male friend, and will this relationship work? Let's have a look for you, Ginny. I'm getting a bit of uncertainty.
Oh, me too. I'm like, okay, we need to give her why it's uncertain, because I feel like there's a lot of work to be done here. I don't think this is an easy road.
No, I can't see if it's going to happen. I can't see it for at least another 3 months. I just feel like there's things that need to happen, or there's a process that you need to be going through, or something in the mix here beforehand. So that's why I'm picking up this uncertainty. So now I feel like, Ginny, you've had problems in the past, I feel like, with in terms of sharing a place with somebody else. And I feel like if you are going to be doing this, there needs to be upfront your expectations and their expectations. And I feel like this has been a problem in the past. And I feel like that this is one of the things that need to be addressed first. So it's like, it's for me, Ginny, it's still like it's unwritten. And I feel like there's work that you need to be working on first in terms of expectations, not just cohabitating with somebody, but also in day-to-day how you are in a relationship before I can see this happening. So for me, it's unwritten. It's unwritten. I'm not seeing it yet. What have you got?
I'm going to say first, are you rushing something too quickly? Because I sort of have this feeling that maybe it's too soon. I have a lot of energy here, which is quite disruptive. And I want to say to you, have a look at the relationship, perhaps try to see it in a way that's more realistic, because I have a little bit of energy around, having a dream or an idea and trying to get that to manifest, when in reality you're dealing with human beings here. So I feel that it will be a little bit of a struggle to get things off the ground as well.
Yep. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you. Anybody who gets readings off us today, we just ask if you give us a little bit of feedback or validation. That would be great. It doesn't have to be anything long, just yes, no, whatever. It's nice to always get something back in return. Now we've got here, where are we? Sumiran is asking, wanting to know if I should do this job interview if it comes through. Is it the right decision? Why would you not go for a job interview, hun? Doesn't mean that you need to take it. Okay, I know that there is a lot of uncertainty around your current position. I just feel like you're not getting the satisfaction that you were getting before, and I just feel like you're just waiting for this unexpected bomb to take off, to explode. And so this is why I'm asking you, why would you not go and have an interview elsewhere and see what they do have to offer and explore your options? It doesn't mean that you need to take the job. Okay, I just feel like it doesn't hurt, but I will tell you, I do feel like there are changes coming for you. I do feel like this interview is going to help you stand in your truth and reclaim your power, because at the moment I just feel like you've lost you feel like you've lost some sort of control over something. I feel like this job that if you do go for it, please expect that I do feel like it will be successful. And then you'll be back here next week asking us, should I take it or should I not take it? Okay, so I'll leave that there. What have you got?
I actually agree with you. I think that job
Yes.
interviews, the more you have opportunities to do job interviews, the more you're going to become confident when you go for something that you really want. I see you being on the fence with this completely. So until you've really made a decision, it's like it may not come off for you while you're unsure about it. I just have this feeling, and I sort of have to agree with Linda, that it sort of feels like you're going for something that possibly isn't hitting the mark. Make sure you're not going for things just because they pay money, unless you know that it's going to be a short-term thing. You need to go and do something with your heart. Otherwise, it's just not going to work for you. A lot of energy here around procrastination, being unsure, that type of thing here. So I feel if you go for the job interview, you're going to be a little bit more sure about what you want. Then put that out to the universe.
That's what I feel. I just feel like she needs it for the experience.
Yeah, I agree.
So I hope that helps you, honey. Thank you for watching. So who have we got online here? So you can pick the next one.
Okay. Let's just go back up again. The screen's starting to move quickly because there's a few people in the room now. So.
Yeah. So those who've just jumped on, we are streaming from YouTube as well, or from my YouTube channel. Yvonne's got her own YouTube channel, The Aussie Goddess, and I love watching her readings every morning. She does collective readings every morning, the daily messages. So they're great to go and watch. I tune in. I get my message from Yvonne, and half the time when I do my daily messages for my page, they sort of like they go hand in hand.
Scott says, "Good morning, Yvonne and Miss Pickup."
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
All right. Okay, Melbourne says she's shared and she's asking what the next 6 months will bring for herself and hubby. I feel like she said something about a house too. Yeah, okay. Hi, ladies, loved and shared. What will the next 6 months look like regarding home for hubby and I?
I've got something around the house too. Hang on, let me have a look. What I'm being shown here, Mel, is something to do around your house. There are choices. And like, I don't feel like it's like decisions that need to be made. I feel like there's some choices for you. So it's not I must do, and which I think is wonderful, because I feel like there's a goal, or there's something that two of you are working towards, or a wish that you both want to achieve. And I am being shown that this is in the mix as well. So this one I'm saying, this choice that is coming up. But I feel like that there is going to be a little bit of procrastination, because eventually there will be some, I'd like to say, decisions that do need to be made. And I feel like it is going to push you out of your comfort zone a little bit, but it's going to get you to where you need to be. So, and I am going to run with this. It's something to do around the house. I am being shown that there is something that you are both signing, like something to do like legal wise as well. It's nothing bad. It's just good things. But I feel like once decisions are made, it's like everything is going to happen at a more of an accelerated pace. Okay, and I'll leave that there.
The only thing that I'm seeing here that I want to add is, don't be too set back when things don't go the right way. So when things don't happen the right way for you, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't dwell on the problem. Just move past it and move on. Because I feel like you have some really nice things coming in for you, but somebody here seems to, and I do agree with the procrastination, it's like somebody sits in that negative energy rather than pushing through it and seeing things, or seeing lessons, or trying to sort of put things behind them. There's a little bit of energy of sitting in the we didn't get it right thing. And I'm feeling like you have a lot of opportunity come in. There's a lot of good things coming towards you. Don't be dragged down by things that you shouldn't be paying attention to.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next up, Britney White is asking about love and relationships. We love those ones. Wonder if you can see anything regarding to love and a relationship. So I'm assuming that you've got your eye on somebody or wanting to be in a relationship. Let me see for you. My darling, I see a couple. I feel there's a few options there for you. So I'd like to say, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. And looking at you, you're saying the same thing, are you?
Well, I've got two people here as well, so I'm
I've
thinking
just got a
you'll
couple, and I
connect
just
with
feel like
me.
don't go putting your eggs in one
Mm.
basket. And looking at your photo, you look quite young, and I feel like you can have the pick. So I've been enjoying this. It's a shame you're a little bit impatient, and I feel like you want everything yesterday. So I'm being shown you need to have a little bit more patience, enjoy the ride, because there are a couple of options in terms of love. I'm also being shown there's somebody checking you out on social media or something as well. So either that or you are on dating sites, but either way, there's something to do with social media, internet here as well. Now, I am being shown also there is communication coming for you from somebody who is not living in the same area as you. So this is going to be happening in the next couple of months, but I feel like that this is something additional again. So somebody who you may have possibly cut ties with, or they're coming back, but you will hear of communication from them, but they are from afar. They're not in the same area that you are living in. And then, do you know what? And I say this with the utmost respect, you're going to be mentally exhausted because of it all. I just get this a lot of options, put it that way. What have you got?
I want to say first that you do have a long-term marriage or commitment in your future, full stop. Because I think sometimes maybe you're worried that you won't find the right person, that you won't have the opportunities, and you need to put that aside, because it takes up room in your head and you've got no room for anything else. There are two people quite clearly in your future here. I feel like one of them, I actually feel like, Linda, one may come from a distance here, but the other one's a very, very stable long-term relationship. So have fun. Enjoy yourself. Go out and enjoy yourself, knowing that you will get this person. They will be in shortly. Timing wise, I would probably go around about April next year, March, April next year for the long-term thing. So have fun in the meantime. It's there for you.
But you can't go out, Yvonne. It's COVID.
No, that's true, but you can talk online.
That's right.
You can weed out all the weirdos.
We should start up a channel on that one too.
How to weed out the weirdos on dating sites. Oh boy,
Yes.
we'd have a lot of people following that one, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely.
All right, liked and shared. All right, I'm going to go back a little bit again.
So Brittany's just saying, I really needed to hear this today. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, let's be specific with the questions.
We didn't read for Sumiran, did we? Sumiran
Yes,
Lal?
we did. Yes, that's her job interview.
Okay,
yes,
beautiful.
Yes, we did that one.
Okay, yep, got it. Rightio.
Tracy Carmichael's asking, do you see a move soon?
Oh, there you go. That's a little bit easier to.
A lovely one.
Get to. I just found a couple, so we can go back to them if
we
need to.
Okay, Tracy. Okay. I feel like that this has been like an ongoing thing for you, Tracy, and I just feel like it's an endless. It's ongoing, and it's like I just feel like you've had a lot of unsuccessful ventures, or it's something in the mix there, but I do see it coming to an end. But I am seeing that there's a choice or something here of a couple of different places of a move. So I am saying yes. I just feel like it's like you've been in a bit of a battlefield. I just feel like you've had to pick your battles, or it was something ongoing, possibly for the last 5 to 6 months or something like that. But they are showing me that the times are changing here. And yes, I am being shown that there's light at the end of the tunnel for you, but I'm not seeing this. I'm getting the number 10 around you with this, so it's I don't feel like it's in the next 10 days, and I don't feel like it's in the next 10 months. So I'm going to run with like the next 10 weeks, possibly even around about October. So once we get to the warmer months, that's what I'm picking up there for you. Okay, I'll leave that there.
Yeah, I sort of see a lot of toing and froing here as well. I would say to you, looking at this sort of spread, that it's going to be a good idea that you wait. Don't rush yourself to move somewhere where you don't want, because you might find that you get yourself in that energy of just taking the first thing that comes up. Just think of it as saving as you're waiting. But I sort of tend to agree that possibly the right thing won't come up for a couple of months, and it'll come up when the time is right. So just sort of sit back. I definitely see you moving. So just keep in mind that you are moving, but to wait for exactly what you want. Don't settle. Don't settle.
I do see a choice of a couple of places.
Yeah, I agree too. But I just think that sometimes when people are, anxious to move, that they settle for something they don't want, and then they're really disappointed. And I feel that energy here. Okay.
We just got an order. Somebody's just bought a ticket for our platform show.
Oh, there you go. Fantastic.
Wonderful. Who was that on there? Put your hand up, because I can't go and have a look. So let us know. So I hope that helps you, Tracy.
And the lovely Julie's online. How are you, Jules? We miss you.
Hello, Julie. How are you? I'm late. Where have you been? It's not like you've had to go out anywhere. You're late going from your bedroom to the lounge room.
And then you go to the spare bedroom just to go on holidays.
That's it. And the shop's the kitchen. So, okay, need a break. Work is sounding like a good escape at the moment. Yeah. Few more weeks, love. Few more weeks.
Hopefully it's not too much longer.
Then we'll all be back together again, like Janet Jackson says.
All right, I've found a really good question. Teresa de Angelis is asking, she's struggling with work at the moment and whether she should take the plunge and move on.
Okay.
Well, you found it straight away. Geez, you're on it today, aren't you?
I have good days and bad days.
That's straight into it.
Good
All
days
right,
and bad
let's
days.
have a look.
Let's have a look. Okay. Teresa, hello. I don't think you've been on here. I have not seen you before. Teresa, I'm being shown that you're one of these people who either where you're working is quite structured, or you like to be quite structured and have routine. And I feel like you're a little bit concerned about letting people down. That's what I mean by structure. You do everything the right way and by the book, or that's the feeling that I do have, which is it's a wonderful trait to have. But I see that there is going to be a change for you. And what I'm being shown here is that I feel like possibly you need to take a little bit of you time to reassess where you are and where you want to go, because I feel like where you are, it's the end of the cycle. But I feel like you don't want to be letting people down in the process. But I am being shown that there is a new job. There's new beginnings here for you. And you know what? And I feel like all of a sudden the energy in you, there's a bit more of a spring in your step. And because I do feel like a little bit down in the dumps with you, but I feel like this is like a new lease, a new life, and new beginnings for you. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you.
I have very little to add. I was going to say I see a lot of opportunity in front of you. I do see you choosing to move forward, no doubt about it at all. I see an offer coming in that's going to make you very happy. So I feel like that's not far away. Could be going into where are we? August, September. But I feel like you actually have a lot of opportunities here. It's not just one thing, but you're going to be able to pick. And I feel like Linda said, it fits in with your style, with what you, I know I get the same thing, that you are very, I get the structured and organized, but I also get the dedication here, and you give 100% whatever you do. So definitely something good coming in, and yes, you will move on.
Thank you. Thank you. Who are we going with now?
Your turn.
Okay, we've got some people coming in from Canada as well. Hi, Andrea from Canada. If you can be specific with your question, we're steering clear of generals because a lot of the times it's not what you're wanting to hear. So everybody's got a question, so just pop it up there and we will get to you. Okay, who have we got? Here we go. I've got a YouTuber here. Lotus. Hello, Lotus. I'm about to leave my karmic marriage and leap into the unknown. Any advice from spirit? Okay. Because you're very up on karmic relationships too. And, okay. Let's have a look.
You've got some feedback from Teresa there as well.
Yeah,
She says, no, first time here. Thanks, ladies. You put a huge spring in my step right now, and I am a very dedicated, structured and organised person.
That's just going to follow through on the next role that you do have. But I actually see you, if you're not already doing that, doing something very with autonomy. Either you do that where you are working, or you're actually going to take that and possibly do something of your own as well on the side of having another job as well. But whatever it is, I can see you being quite successful and quite happy. Okay, so Lotus is asking about leaving a current relationship and leaping to the unknown. Okay. Lotus, I am picking up a lot of confusion still with you. I'm feeling like you're not quite ready there to go. I still feel like there's other things that you need to be exploring first, but I'm being shown that there is quite a lot of when you talk about illusion, confusion, and what's the other one?
Delusion. Yeah.
Delusion. That's what I'm picking up here. And I feel like you need to be exploring a few other things beforehand. So again, I've got this, what I'm picking up, you're saying you're ready to go, but I'm still going like this. I don't know. I'm not sure about this. So I feel like there's a lack of communication going on here, and I feel like things need to be spoken about first before you go, because I do see you just getting up, going with no explanation. And I feel like there needs to be this communication going on beforehand. Now, if you're asking for advice from that, that's part of the advice that I am giving. I feel like you need to sit down and have the discussion, because I feel like there's lack of communication. And I feel like if you just get up and go, there's a lot of unknowns, and there's a lot of questions that there's going to be left with the other person. And I feel like that all needs to be addressed. They're also showing me here, this is the thing. I'm going to, and this is not, please do not take this as cliche. They're showing me you're very intuitive yourself. Okay. And I feel like you have actually meditated on this, or you have tried to connect and get the answers yourself. What I'm passing on to you is pretty much a lot of the things that you are getting straight from source as well. But I feel like you're overriding that, and that I'm going to say that that's your ego that's overriding that. But I feel like you need to be listening to your intuition and more, because you are connecting. You do know what you need to do, and I'll leave that there. What have you got?
I think at the end of the day, there is a good result here. So I think that you're going to come out. But I feel like there's this energy of anxiety, or perhaps not feeling you can do this. And I want to say to you, you have all the things you need to do to get this through, and just really trust that the universe has your back. And I'm thinking, if Linda's saying that too, there's a chance here that perhaps you're not having the faith and trust that the universe needs you to have. Don't question yourself. If it's what you need to do, it's what you need to do.
Yeah, but I still feel like there's communication that needs to happen as well. It'll all work out. We always say it always works out the way it's meant to work out.
Absolutely.
And hope that helps you, Lotus. Who else have we got here? Here. You can pick the next one.
Okay. The trouble is, I go back and have a look and I think, have we read that one? Because I read it and I think, oh.
But also, and I'm going to point that out here, because we do get a lot of repeats on here, and I do know a lot of people ask the same questions around on a lot of different sites as well. So everybody gets the same. things answered a lot. So I do see the same questions pop up a lot. That's probably what's confusing you a lot. Okay.
I've got Hearts Love Joe. Do you think Jackson will contact me in August?
I answered her yesterday.
Okay, beautiful.
I answered you yesterday, honey.
Yeah. And it's no good keep harping on the
Yes.
same thing because you're just slowing the energy down more for yourself rather than moving ahead.
Yeah.
So put it on the back burner and move forward.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. So Lotus is saying, beautiful, thank you. My spouse actually knows. That's good. That's good. And we're communicating and working it out together. So that's great. But you know what you need to be doing. And a lot of it's the fear of the unknown, and people are a little bit too scared when they are going into the unknown of taking that leap. But I've always been one to like, yep, let's just do this and see how things pan out.
I think you get to learn that at the end of the day, you're capable of most things. When I look back over my life, I think, wow, I've done some things that I was terrified of doing, and they've just turned out really well. So,
yep. Okay.
Alrighty.
Who are we going with now? Andrea is the lady from Canada. Will things get better in regards to career? How's COVID treating you over there, hon? So, are you in lockdown like we are?
I think they are in some places in Canada still.
So, will things get better in regards to career? Let's have a quick look for you. I'm being shown a lot of numbers around you. They're showing me a lot of numbers, Now, I am being shown, okay, I'm being shown that there's some, there's an offer that's going to be coming. I feel like you're sort of like at the end of your tether at the moment, and it's like, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? I am being shown that there is another offer that's coming on the plate here. So just keep an eye out for that. And I feel like that this offer is coming from a gentleman who I'd like to say is a sensitive and very caring and nurturing person. So this, okay, do you have anything to do with nursing or medical or something? I don't know why they're showing me this with this gentleman, but that's what I'm picking up around you. But they're showing me that there's going to be another offer that is coming for you. So I will say that, yes, there is going to be, your career will get better, but I'm just getting, I'm hearing the word patience with you. And I feel like now for us, because we're in the different hemisphere, I'm picking up in the warmer months, but I know that you're in summer there at the moment. So the warmer months for us is not going to start until around about September. So I'll run with that, and I'll leave that there.
I'm actually looking at things because you look like you're moving away from something for me, and I'm wondering if you're getting some sort of promotion, because you don't look like you're going far from where you are. So I'm not sure if whether it's in the same place and you're getting another opportunity, or whether you are getting an opportunity close to where you live. But I definitely see you looking towards the future. You're much more future focused, but the position you're in, I don't feel like you're going to be there for a long time. I definitely see you walking away and some sort of opportunity being presented. To me, it looks like an opportunity in the same place, but a different role. That's possibly what I'm looking at, but definitely something that's got a lot more. I think you're I don't know whether you're bored or you're dissatisfied, but it's like this is opening new doors for you.
Okay. All right. Who are we going with now? So those who've just joined us, can you please like and share the live feed? Let us know that you have done that. Pop it in the comments section, the word shared, along with your question, please. Thank you.
We're still getting a lot of people just asking general, and we're trying to avoid the general and be a bit more specific. So if you're going to say what's happening for me next or what's coming up for me next, we could read you, but I could tell you something you don't really want to hear. So try to ask the question in a way that you can get a very direct answer. So instead of saying, I don't feel good, can you give me some information? We might tell you something very basic that may not resonate with you because that's what spirit needs you to hear. So if you're not doing well at the moment, perhaps give it a little bit more, flesh it out a little bit and get a little bit more happening around that. Like, I'm feeling down, or I don't have any opportunities. Are there any opportunities coming in for me? Will I change jobs? Will I find love in the next 12 months? Those sort of things are so much easier for us to stay on track with. So we tend to sort of, I don't know, read the questions, and if you're not sort of giving us a little bit of information, I'm going to give you the reading you need to hear.
Yep. Okay. Jess is asking, will she get her questions answered soon? Now, I'm assuming you're waiting for questions, and it's not a question that you've put up for us to answer, because I can't see it, honey. So she's
saying in the last one that she's been struggling for the past 2 weeks. What exactly are you struggling at? Are you struggling at trying to find a job? Are you struggling because you're sad, because you're in lockdown? Give us some information so we know what to read back. Otherwise, it may be you get an answer like, I don't know, go and do some exercise. That's what Spirit will tell you. So be a little bit more specific, Jess, with what you want.
See, but I'm also reading this one is, will I get my questions answered soon? So I'm also reading that as there's a lot of unanswered things going on in her life, and will she get answers to them soon? You see?
Okay. So I was thinking she'd asked the questions before. Was she asking
I didn't know.
questions?
To me, it could have been either way. It's I'm reading it that way, so I'm going to answer it that way.
Okay.
So I still feel like there's a little bit of waiting around just before you're going to get any real news.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you. That's what we need to hear. She's saying she lost her 10-month-old. So now I understand a little bit more where you're going now.
Because I'm just getting like there's a waiting around still before you're going to be getting these answers, honey. So it's like I feel like I'm just lost between a rock and a hard place, and that's the feeling I get, like I couldn't move forward until I get these answers. But it's like, look, the answer is yes, you will get your answers soon, but I just feel like there is this delay. There's this delay, and I'm really, my heart really goes out to you, honey, with this. I mean, like nobody should be in the position that you are in, and that's what I mean. I can't even fathom the feelings that you are going through and what you are experiencing at the moment. It's horrific for me. And I just feel like it's going to be. How can I describe this? I've got the element of 10 in terms of getting answers. So it's something to do with 10, like 10 days. It's not going to be in 10 weeks' time. Okay, but there's something around there when you will get your answers. But I'm going to leave that there. What have you got, Yvonne?
I just want to say you feel like totally out of balance for me too. And I feel that you are still grieving, and you're in a place at the moment you just need to be kind to yourself and just go through the process. I feel like there's an energy here of not really knowing what happened. I'm not really sure of what you're going through, because there's very much this energy that you can't pinpoint something. So it's very hard because you've got nowhere. And I know that when something happens, we want to understand or place the blame on something or someone somewhere. And to me, it feels like you're experiencing like a lot of emotion and a lot of emptiness. And I feel things will come into balance. Give them a little bit more time. You're still heavily in the process of grieving. Be kind to yourself.
Yeah, it's I'm just picking up. It's like I feel like I'm suspended.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So I feel like it hasn't been long enough for you to sort of heal where you need to be. Give yourself a few more weeks.
Yeah, I feel like you will get your news in the next couple of weeks.
It looks like something's going on here, though, that I would have liked to have got deeper with, but I don't want to get too deep with it while you're in this energy. I just would like to see you sort of just be kind to yourself and heal first. But yeah, something is going to come in to give you some answers here.
Yep. Okay. So we'll leave that there, Jess. Okay. And again, I'm really sorry for your loss, sweetie. It's
a tough one.
It's a tough one. Okay. Who have we got? So you can pick the next one.
Okay. Isabella Morgan. I've been struggling with money in my career and been doing the same thing for a while. Is there a career opportunity coming in for me soon? Great picture, Isabella.
No, I was going to say, oh.
Yes, you've got a really, really lively, creative mind, and I feel like you keep settling for things that are just not satisfying you.
Yeah.
But I want to say something is definitely coming, but it's coming after a period of change. So there's a lot of change around you at the moment, but I do feel either you're going to study again or you may get an opportunity here, but this is completely different to what you've done before. I feel like it's going to be very, very satisfying. But in order to get there, there seems to be a change you've got to make. So it might be that you have to let go of the financial side and go after what the heart wants, or it is about you going back and studying here and starting. You may go back and do an apprenticeship. That's what it sort of feels like to me, like you're starting again with something, but you're doing something completely differently. I do feel that you have this incredibly, incredibly complex mind, and I feel like you keep settling for things that don't stimulate that mind.
Yeah. See, I see, Isabella, you can do a lot of things. And I see you are not afraid to, I just saw an orb float by. That was bizarre. I usually see it on the screen, but it's just over there.
You actually saw it. Beautiful.
I actually saw it. So back to you, Isabella. What I'm picking up, like, you are not afraid to get in and get your hands dirty. I'm seeing that you would give anything a go, and this is a good thing, and it's going to work to your advantage here. I'm being shown that you can pretty much do anything that you put your mind to, and I feel like you're actually going to take a little bit of a risk here and try something a little bit different and really give it a crack. And I'm being shown that don't worry so much about finances. I'm being shown that that's all going to follow. I'm being shown eventually you're going to be a very, very independent person in your own right. And whatever it is path that you do choose to go down, you are going to be quite successful there. But I do see that wherever you are, there is some sort of moving on or something that I do see. So I feel like there is a change that is going to be happening here for you. I just see that there's a closing out of a cycle where you are and you're about to embark on a new journey. But I just see it's quite exciting because you will give anything a crack. So open book you are, absorb it. You're like a sponge. You're like a sponge, so learn. I'll leave that there. Okay, who else have we got?
Jess just actually said that they don't know what happened or why it's happened.
Right.
I feel that that's what Linda was getting at when she was saying, and I could see too that there are answers coming. So just work on looking after yourself at the moment and doing your healing. The answers are definitely coming for you.
Okay.
All right.
Who have we got here? So what time are we at? Oh, gee, that goes quick.
Yeah, and you want to give the pajama party another little bell too. We have our pajama party on Sunday. So at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to join us, there are some tickets left. We were sort of hoping we could get rid of the last few today. So if you're interested in joining us on Sunday for a pajama party, everybody will get a reading. You've got the choice. You could have just a reading or you can have a mediumship. It depends what you feel like you want. We'll have enough time. There's not a big room, so we'll have enough time to get round to everybody. If you want to join us, the tickets are available at Eventbrite. Okay.
Right. Now, Denise, I'm sorry, I can't see your question. Could you answer my questions at all? I'm sorry. Once they go up the screen, I tend to lose them.
Yeah, so I think people think that you're not seeing them, but they go through. No. It's like a roulette wheel. So what happens sometimes you read someone's first name and then the question's gone, and then you've got to scroll back trying to find it. There's no other way that you can really do it on here. Perhaps Denise will put it up for you again.
Yeah. Isabella, no, this is all around your work. If you feel like changes need to happen in your relationships as well, it could very well resonate with that. But I was reading purely on your finances and your career.
Which is, the original question. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, Denise is asking, just wondering if my daughter will find another boyfriend.
I hope so. How old is she? I hope she will have another boyfriend in time. There's healing that needs to be done. Don't let her rush out and get into another relationship. She's got some issues
that
here.
just flew out.
Definitely something beautiful. I've got the sun here too. So she will find the person she wants to be with. But at the moment, she's not in a place to encourage her to go out again because she hasn't integrated the last lesson. And what will happen is if she goes, because if she goes out and tries to have another relationship now, guess what? She's going to pick up the same boy with a different face. She needs to heal something within herself. Otherwise, she's going to keep seeking out wrong people for her. She will eventually get it right. But there's some sort of energy here of her going to cycle. It's funny, you saw an orb, I've got a fruit fly. There is... there's definitely this energy of repeating a pattern. So help her to heal, help her to understand what happened. And it's really good because even though we see the other person, and I say this all the time, you can blame the other person for everything that goes wrong. But at the end of the day, we hold some responsibility. And if we don't hold that responsibility, then we will never understand the lesson. So it might mean that she's too giving in her relationships. It might mean she invests too much. She might not know how to say no to someone. Maybe have a look at some of those things with her and try to understand what was the lesson here so she doesn't take it forward into the next one. But she does have a relationship, a substantial relationship coming up for her in the future. But I feel like she needs to go through the healing first.
I've got that too. I feel like what's happening, I'll just cut to the chase what I'm seeing, Denise. I am seeing a healthy, stable relationship. And I'm being shown like a long-term relationship. So she will be happy with that. But it's going to be a little bit of time yet before I just get and Yvonne's right, there is work that she needs to be doing on herself in order to make herself, and I'm going to use the word emotionally available for the next person as well, because she's quite closed off at the moment, and that these people aren't seeing the beautiful quality traits that she has to offer because she's just on guard waiting to be heard again. Now, I'd like to take this one step further because I feel like somehow the next person could quite potentially be somehow related around work. There's some sort of connection there in terms of work. So I will leave that one there. It's just something that they just dropped into my mind as I was speaking. But I do pass on what they give me, and that's how I work. So she's just saying, spot on. Okay, you're welcome, hun. You're welcome. Just hope that helps her. It's not nice coming out of those sort of relationships. It's is it, Yvonne? She's frozen on me. I think she's frozen. She's gone. She's gone. Anyway, I'll continue. So she's saying, thanks so much. Greatly. Oh, she's back now. She froze on me.
Well, you froze on me. That's the way it looked to me. Isn't that interesting? Oh. That's very interesting.
Okay, everybody out there, during the freezing, obviously we had to freeze. What happened? It's like we went into the time zone. She's frozen on me again. Okay. All right. Well, we've come up to 12 o'clock anyway, so we seem to keep freezing for a reason.
Yeah, I noticed that you keep freezing. I'm not sure. Like I said, for me, it looks like you. I don't know what's going on. But anyway,
Anyway, we have frozen. So I think it's Spirit's way of saying, wrap it up, ladies. Right. They're saying, wrap it up, ladies. So, all right, guys.
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it? Next.
Yeah, we will wrap it up now because we keep freezing and it's come 12 o'clock and I've got readings on this afternoon and I'm sure you have as well.
I do.
Yes. So thank you guys for joining us on this live. As I said, we've got some tickets still available for our platform show this coming Sunday. You can purchase those tickets through Eventbrite. I will put a link up on my Facebook page later on this afternoon. If you would like to connect with Yvonne, she is the Aussie Goddess. She has her own Facebook page and YouTube channel. She's available for private readings, as I am myself as well. I'm currently obviously doing them via Zoom. So are you?
Yep. And phone.
And phone.
Yep.
So, okay. All right. We'll let you all know.
We'll see you. And for those who booked a ticket, we'll see you on Sunday. Very excited about doing Sunday.
Also, keep an eye out. We will be sending out an email during the week about linking in and everything to Zoom and what, just like to be all organised and prepared for anything that they're going to throw at us.
Beautiful. We're up.
All right. Okay.
Thanks, Linda.
See you later, guys.
Bye.